She stayed up.
Okay, good evening folks, welcome along to Great White Glenfield here at Carpenter Realty. Carpenter Realty having offices from Beach Haven to Veron's Corner right the way here to Glenfield. These guys do a marvellous job and welcome along. First off here this evening for another set of fantastic auctions. We like to put ourselves at the centre of auctions here on the North Shore, and great to have you here. For those that are looking to bids, all the very best to you. To the buyers that are waiting for after auction to enter in with conditional negotiations, all the best to you tonight as well. However, we do intend to sell on an unconditional basis here this evening. And for those that are neighbours of the properties, welcome. To those that are tracking the marketplace, welcome to you. And welcome along to another Great White auction here on the North Shore. Folks, over the last couple of weeks, our marketing agents will have detailed information in respect to your bidding, and they will be dotted throughout the room here. Some of them with Great White ties and scarves, badges. I'm sure you can keep your eye out for them. They'll be able to point you in the right direction. If you have any questions in regards to the bidding here today, feel free to ask any questions you may have. Contracts and documentation, they've been provided throughout the course of the campaign. My job is pretty simple. I run you through those terms and conditions. They are unconditional, cash and unconditional for your bidding here tonight. So I'll run you through those very briefly. We get you pretty familiar with how you're expected to bid and to buy. Straight afterwards, we'll run through the properties, verbatim style. They'll be up on screen here for you to view for the last time as well. And straight after that, obviously, your chance to be able to get into the mix and to raise your hand and bids. For those that have registered to bids, you would have registered on the way through. If you haven't registered yet, you don't have one of those shiny yellow and white paddles, then get one of those into your hands before you're bidding here tonight. That makes sure that you are bona fide and I can receive your bid on this end. Just company policy that we do have everyone registered to bid that does intend to. Folks, in terms of the bidding here today, your terms and conditions as provided. Each of the documents will have a physical address, a legal description. They're attached for you as well. That's how the council will know the home. A list of channels that will be coming along with the purchase, including any exclusions to the list of channels there for you as well. Tenancies, the day that you're able to take over the property is noted down there. All the properties tonight, I believe, are vacant possession, so we're not taking over a tenant in place, so we move in and thoroughly enjoy on the dates that are set. If you have moved that date, it's made known prior to your bidding here tonight. So you'll have made a form, signed a form, and adjusted that date in which you will be settling. Well, properties are sold subject to a reserve price tonight. That's a figure that is on a piece of paper. It gives me an authority to be able to sell at that level if we can reach it. If we don't reach it, what happens is we pause, we negotiate with our top bidder. We give them an opportunity to see if we can get it together unconditionally at a price that is satisfactory to the owners and themselves. We come back out here, we put the property on the market. I'd say we are on the market or selling, funnily enough, and 1, 2, 3 is called. So that gives you a chance every time to make sure that you bid over and above. Now, in some circumstances in the market in the last little while, we've taken the highest bidder aside, we've negotiated with them, and we've come to a price that the owner has agreed to take it off the market. So it is a very important step as we know further terms of sale. This is an important one. And if you haven't seen this page, then make sure that you've drawn your attention to it before you're bidding. I'm sure you've got your own advice around your bidding here tonight. For further terms of sale, if there's anything we need to let you know about the properties, they'll be entered into the further terms of sale part of that document. and I'm sure those adequate disclosures will be made throughout the course of the campaign. Now, we do trust that the contract has been read and understood. We trust you get to bid cash and unconditionally. Wish you all the very best in your bidding here this evening. I may place a vendor bid here today. I don't really intend on placing vendor bids if I don't have to, but I place them in respect to protecting our owners' prices here today in terms of the values of the property, but I don't outbid the marketplace. That doesn't make sense. I simply place vendor bids at light low levels, allow you to bid over and above. We can pause and negotiate from there. If you guys are bidding, I don't need to protect the owners in that regards. Folks, that's it for our contracts. That's it for the how we're expected to bid and buy. We do wish you the very best of luck under the terms that have been provided to you. And in that respect, folks, we wish you all the best for your endeavours to purchase here today. Well, folks, we have 3 on the order here this evening. Some marvellous properties. I'm sure you're keen to get into them. Our agents are dotted throughout the room. Again, feel free to ask any questions. There is tea and coffee at the back of the room. And if you need a nervous one, you go down the corridor here and to the right, and there's a little bit down there as well. Folks, lot number 1 for us here today is a property very well positioned in the wonderful Glenfield, and that is number 72 Roberts Road, a home that is well worthy of your investment here this evening, and a chance for us to go bid and to buy in just moments. Regan Golding and Nicola Miller have been in charge of the campaign over the last couple of weeks. Nicola is left-hand side here, Regan to the right. These guys have done a marvellous job on this campaign, and a superb opportunity for someone here today to enter into the lovely address. Fee simple estate, so that's the highest level of land you can get, 817 square metres of it. And it sits on lot 4, the positive plan 86087. Your record of title being NA 43D folio 715. Now, your extensive list of chattels that come with your purchase here today, they do include the fixed floor covering, blinds, the light fittings, dishwasher, drapes, extractor fan, garden shed, the garage door remotes is one of those, household keys included as well. Always good to see. Heated towel rail, the range hoods, cooktop and oven, heat pump, the ventilation system, the playhouse there for you included, and just an excluded chattel there, the lovely pink chandelier in the bedroom. We can see why that one is being held on to. Folks, settlement date set down for you 60 days from the date of the agreement, and if you had varied that, we'd have made it known prior to your bidding here this evening. Interest rate charge there for late settlement sits at 12% per annum. Other additions, just our standard additions, nothing we need to be worried about with respect to the property. A fantastic home, ready for you to bid and buy under here today. A fantastic contract. Well, we've seen it, lovely in its position, superb in its location, and as we know, a home that is very, very solid in its construction as well. Large decking areas surround, entertaining will be superb in the summer months to come. And as we look through the home, good open spaces right the way through the property. 3 fantastic sized bedrooms, a good sized living area to service, bathroom also, and plenty of space, 817 square metres of site. Gives you opportunity to get a green thumb if you need, or just lays the days around on your good sized site over the summer months upcoming. This home is going to be glorious for the lucky buyer among you here, and so Glenfield, one of those areas that is a strong jewel in the crown of the North Shore, an area that continues to appreciate, and you really can't go wrong. Beautiful in position, great in lifestyle. Let's get into a good chance to be able to bid the purchase number 72. Well, Roberts Road is in your hands for an opening bidder offer. We leave it up to you as to where we start it. 765,000. You heard him, so it's 765 the bid, the chance back over and above, 780 perhaps. 770, let's have some fun. So it's $770,000, your call. 775 the offer, back at 80 if you would like to.
780.
90 is the bid, so it's 790,000 at 790, 95 or 800 on your call. 800 is the offer, so 800 showing the strength. At $800,000, 10 to go if would like to.
810.
810 is the offer, $810,000. Now left hand. At 810, 20 to go. At $810,000, what do we do? At 810, calling out 3 times. First call, 820. 20's here, 820, show the strength, back at 30, straight away. First call at 830's bid, so 830,000. Now left hand. at 830, 40 if we will, at 830,000. It's just a tennis match at the moment. Not sure who's on top. Your call.
340.
840, back in. Your
850.
50 it is. 850, 850. You got paddles as well. How is this? 850 at 850. Now at $850,000. Take it back. First call. Who's Nadal? Where's it?
860.
860 is the number, so at $860,000. Invite you back at 860. 70 is back in, so 870, 880, an easy reply if you will, at 870,000 we are. At $870,000, back at you, first call, at 870 the bid then, second call, 870 is where we are. Third bid, final time, $870,000, no further bid, we pause and discuss with our highest bidder. So at $870,000, chance the opportunity, I call away 3 times. First, second, third and final time, $870,000 the bids. And our highest bidder, left-hand side, gets the opportunity to have a chat just at this time. We pause, we do negotiate with our top bidder. We have a quick talk with our owners, both on the phone and in the room here today, and back to our bidder on the left-hand side in just a moment. Bit of music while we wait for any questions. Feel
Oh, he's alright? Well, no, because I didn't bring him in a car. Oh.
First one.
That's good. I recognize you personally.
Okay, thanks folks. Negotiation has taken place in the last few minutes. Bridget and Nicola obviously fantastic in the negotiation. Over the last couple of minutes we come to a new high figure of $875,000, 875. And we'll announce that at that level we are now selling the property. We are on the market to be sold. There is no tomorrow. So at $875,000, I give you 3 calls. A chance over and above we will. But at 875, we are here now and gone, and 3 calls. At 875, chance and opportunity. Your bid's to the left-hand side. We go. First call at 875,000. Second opportunity at 875. The bids. Third and final time, $875,000. We sell away here with no further bids. Selling. Selling. sold it. Well done.
Well done.
We'll move on to lot number 2 in just a moment. Okay, thanks folks. We'll roll on to lot number 2 for us here this evening. A property very well positioned in Birkdale. Birkdale, one of those areas that is continuing to appreciate and seeing some great growth in that location. 18 bar 61A Birkdale Road is the property we are selling here this evening, and it has been well marketed by Ali Halso and Michelle Brinston over the last couple of weeks. A marvelous opportunity to reap the rewards potentially, or maybe to move in and make this one truly yours. A home that obviously offers plenty to you and at a great affordable level for someone that is the lucky buyer among you here today. Folks, 18 bar 61A Birkdale Road. Birkdale is known as a Strataman Freeholders Unit T and Accessory Unit 22, Depositive Plan 187230. Your record of title being NA 116B Folio 705. List of channels that come along with the property are included as the stove, the fixed floor covering, blinds, curtains, light fittings, drapes, the burglar alarm, installed and currently not working. You need to tinker with that one. The garage door remote, household keys, heated towel rail, range-hood, waste disposal units. Our vacant position set down for you is 4 weeks from the date of the agreement, or obviously unless you've agreed mutually between yourselves and the owner. Interest rate charge there for late settlement sitting at 12% per annum. Further terms of sale on this one are nice and clear. Nothing we need to be worried about with respect to our purchase here today. Just our standard additions to contract, and that means that we have a great contract for our bidding here as well. Well folks, a home that is, as I said before, well positioned for growth and an opportunity to add your own flavour to it. A huge amount of potential, whether you look at it as an opportunity to see some return out the other end, whether you look at it as a home purchase and add your own little flavour, or whether it is simply just a rental investment. This one, I'm sure, offers value to everybody. Well positioned with good sized rooms throughout, and plenty of home to look after and love. Cedar is its construction, nice and solid, and obviously an opportunity for someone here today to move into Birkdale, one of the areas again that is good in terms of growth. So here we go. There is a conditional offer. This is one I hold in my hand here that is ready to present straight after the auction here today in the event that we did not sell, and we will be running with that in the event we didn't have a deal here this evening. So your chance to be able to secure it on an unconditional basis is here, folks. We leave it up to you as to where we started. Your call, I leave it in your hands. Opening bidder offer.
450.
$450,000. Spouses with our gentleman in front, nice and keen, good to see. 450 at 450, the chance back, over and above, 470 to go. At $460,000 if would like to, or 70 on your move, but at $450,000 we are. At 450, 70 to go. I call now 70, 60 we take at 460, easy 10 to rise. At 70 it is, $470,000 back in front. At 470, 80 on your call at $470,000. At 470, easy bid at 80 on your charts, 80 is here. At 480, 90 would be next number. 480 is here, left hand, you can't steal a bid unfortunately. At 480,000, put a fight on, see how we go. $480,000, the chance, 90 back in. First time? Second, 90 is here, you need to be quick. 490 at $490,000, an easy 5. Next number, 500 on your chance. The offering, first call at $490,000. Second call, 490. Third then, final time, 490 and 5's the offer, so $500,000, new interest, here left hand side. Knows good value when he sees it, 500, the chance back at 510 if we'd like to, at $500,000. 505 we're back in, so 505 in the big ring to it, 10 is back in, so 510 at $510,000. At 510, out call, back to you, 510,000, 15. 15 is here, so 515, $515,000. We take back 20 if you'd like to. 20 it is, solidly back on the left-hand side. At 520, your answer, first call at 520,000. Second call, 520,000 and 525. Good bidding man back in the mix at 530 if would like Sue, your call, but at 530 it is at 530 at $530,000. Don't let it go. At 530, that's look like a give up face to me. That's not good. 530,000. So this. All good. 530,000, 535 at 530,000 the bid. Just behind you, 35 if you'd like it. First call. Okay, well that was easy, I should have said 40. 535 at 535.
540.
540's back in, so 540,000 now at 540. Plenty of time at $540,000, the chance. First. 545 at $545,000 and 50.
550.
550 is the bid. Now 555. That's my favourite auctioneering number if you go there. $550,000. She says 553. Okay, so 553. You take it there if you will. At $553,000. At 553.
554.
554. No other one's about that. At 550, I can guess you're going to go 556, right? At 554. At 554 in the bid. No love for me tonight. 554. Chance here. Are you in? 555 a bid now. Yep, 555,000. That's why I love it. Back to you. At 555. 560.
556.
I was just helping you speak your name. 556. At 556, where to? At 556, go to at 8. At $556,000. At 556, your call. First time. Second. 558, we're back in.
559.
559, we're just playing with the ones at 559,000. At 559, the call 60 if you'd like to. $565, big bold bid, back in at 565.
567.
567, 2 on top, just a peace sign man, at 567,000, 2 to take at 69. Or 70. Good buying. First call. 68 back in.
569.
69 back in. Good number. 569 back to you at 70 if you'd like. 70 sounds good to me. 1? What about 71? 70? 70 it is. 570?
571.
71 back in, playing with the ones. So $571,000, here we go. At $571,000. At 571 the answer. That's cool. 3, 573.
574.
574, 574,000. At 574, at $574,000. It's got to stop somewhere, man. So 574. The answer is back. First call. Second opportunity, 574,000. 580 is the number. 580.
581.
81. 581 and then back in. $581,000. At 581. The opportunity is here. At 581. Do we go? First time then. 583. 583.
584.
84 is back in. So 584,000. At 584 the bid. $584,000. Time is here. At 584 we go. First time. 88 back in. Good number.
589.
Not good enough. 589. 589. At $589,000. 90 if we like. At 589,000. Call me. First time. Second opportunity. 600. So 600. At 600.
601.
601. Back in. $601,000. Now at 601. What do we do? 6. The thing is, like, if you'd done it, you could retract it anyway, but I was going to take it. At 603. At 603. So 603.
604.
604. 604 and back in. At 604. First time then, 604. Second opportunity, 604 the bids. 606, she says.
607.
607. 607 is back at $607,000. 607 inviting you. First time. Second chance at 607. 610's the offer.
611.
611. Legs 11 back in at 611,000. Your call. First. 615 and back in.
616.
616. 616's the bid at $616,000. 618, sorry mate. At 618.
619.
619. 619 the bid at 619,000. 619. 28. 628. So 628,000.
629.
29's the bid. So 629. Relentless, but it's 629. 630 if we will. First time. Second opportunity. 25 would be going backwards.
35.
Okay, 35 it is. So 635,000 now. At 635. 635 the bid. At 635. We go then first time. Second opportunity. 635,000. Third, final call. 635. I'm going to give you a second. We'll be back in just a moment. We'll have a quick talk with our owner and confirm where we're at. 635, we're back to you. Thank you. Okay, folks, good news for you. We are on the market. We are selling $635,000. It's gone in 3 calls, so it's 635. The opportunity, it's here and selling away. $635,000. 636 would be the good answer, but it's $635,000. The opportunity, first call. Second opportunity, 635 is where we are.
636.
636 back in, so 636,000 at 636. Answer back if we will with a $636,000. 638, 638. So 638,000 at 638 the bid. At $638,000, then we sell away at 638. First, second, third and final time at $638,000. We sell here, selling, nothing more. Selling, we shop. Thank you. Sold, Hey, thanks for the bidding, guys. Sorry to see you miss out. Well done to our top bidder and brother as well. That one's a lot of three this tomorrow. Thank you.
I'll never do
Okay, folks, on to our last offering here for you this evening. A beautiful property. Best in class, perhaps, well positioned in Beach Haven, and number 43B, Hero View Drive, is that property. A cross-lease feasible estate on flat 2, positive plan 1688686. Pretty good positive plan over there. Lots 1, positive plan 147017, having a half share there in 1,067 square metres more or less. Your record title, locked down as NA102C Folio 635. Your list of chattels, confirmed for your scope, the fixed wall coverings, blinds, the light fittings, burglar alarm, dishwasher, drapes, extractor fan, garage door remotes, 2 of those, household keys, heated towel rail, rain shield, TV aerial, the squat, and TV in the living room. The vacant position set down for you is the 31st of October 2019. The interest rate charged for late settlement is a standard 12% per annum. Further terms of sale, again, are nice and clear in this one. A great clean contract, a perfectly clean home, and ready for you to bid on here this evening. Well, folks, we've seen over the last couple of weeks, Emma Boyle has been in charge. To the right-hand side of Carpenter Realty, and as always, a great job on her marketing, as you've seen in the marketing throughout, superb in its presentation. We'd like to thank our owners for that, and I hope that we'd be pretty proud to market. This one has superb flow throughout, a chic design and a real sense of style and charm, with the bedrooms on offer, good size, and an opportunity for us to be able to secure this one with superb indoor-outdoor flow to that covered area. So there's a sprinkle of rain in the summer, no worries. The barbecue and entertaining continues. Plenty of storage there for you, and car accommodation also, and plenty of off-street parking available for you as well. All wrapped up, beautifully positioned in Beach Haven, one of those community atmospheres that is well worthy of your investment here today, and a lifestyle I'm sure that'll be second to none for the lucky buyer among you. Let's get into it. Bid it where you will. Start it in your hand. 750 says it confidently, right hand side. So at 750 we kick it off. At $750,000, the chance back. At 750 on your call, 760 or 70 to go. At $750,000 we are. At 750 we go then, 3 times only. 760 it is, now left hand. Nicely done. At 70 back in, so at 770. At 770, now right hand side. 80 to take it back. 80 is the number, so it's $780,000. 90 on your call. 90. And 90 it is, so it's $790,000 at 790. 800 to make it, so it's 790,000. 8 it is at 800. So at $800,000. Pretty good buying at 800,000. The call back, 810 to go. at $800,000 the bid. The chance, the opportunity, first time at $800,000 it is. Second call at 800, a little bit quiet on the right hand side. Third then, final time, $800,000, nothing more. At 800 the bids, and we pause. There is no further bids. At $800,000, we go right here, left hand side, and have a chat. But at 800, is there five? An opportunity if we will. But at $800,000, first, second, third, and final. And back to you on the tick. 800 is where we are. We will pause, we'll have a quick chat with our buyers. We might go to the back actually, so we can have a good private chat and see if we can get this one together. We'll be back out hopefully in a few moments with an announcement. Cheers, guys. minutes. I'm just going to get a couple of things sorted out, and we'll be back with an announcement and exciting ones. So stick around, we'll be back to you shortly. Thanks. Hey, thanks for those that have waited around. It's always good to have some company at the end as well. We come up with a negotiated figure in a fantastic negotiation. We come to a level of $835,835, and we'll announce that at that level we are on the market. We do sell the property here tonight. Superb and a great purchase. $835,000. We call away 3 times. No further bid from here. We are sold. Zone 835. The chance, the opportunity. First call, $835,000. Second call at $835. Our bids. Third and final time, $835,000. We sell away here. Selling. Sold. Well done. Hey, another 100% success rate here in the room. Thanks for coming. See you again soon. Cheers.